Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mally, and as you can probably already guess from the video title, we are going to be looking through some Craftspire products today. This is the second time that Craftspire has sent me items per my choosing, and I tried to pick products that are different from what I picked the first time around. So today we've got these silicone clear stamps. These scrapbook paper. Some brass plates. A copper stamp. And a wax stamp.
Before we get into the items that I received, I want to briefly first talk about their website and some things to take note of when you browse through the stamp designs. They've got a lot of different products that are available, but I want to primarily look at stamp seals today since those are the items that I will be reviewing and testing out. They've got a wide variety of items available in their wax seal collection. You can see from the different categories, they've got round stamps, shaped stamp heads, stamp sets, mini stamps, 3D stamps, and etc. I just want to briefly show you the round stamps that they've got available because this is where I looked at the designs when I was picking what I wanted to get. They've got a wide variety of designs available, and if you scroll down, they have tags on the side where you can filter what you're looking for. And you can see that they've got character stamps, word stamps, animals, and other things like that. They've also got a search bar on the top, and you can type in what you're looking for example, Christmas, and you will get the search results for all their Christmas related craft materials. And I think this is a very useful feature to have on your website because it just makes things easier for everyone. What I did while I was browsing through their site is I just went through everything in the round stamps category and I picked the maximum items displayed per page so I can look through as many designs as I can at once. But there is one thing about the way they design the listings that kind of affects the experience for me. As you can see here, this is the Happy Mail wax stamp seal, and the design says Happy Mail, but the cover photo is actually mirrored. And this is because when they carve designs into stamp heads, they are supposed to be mirrored. So when you put the stamp into the wax seal turns out the right way. However, I don't think it is necessarily the best way to display the listings. For designs that have words in them, you can obviously see that it's mirrored. I think it is still okay because you know it's mirrored. This is not what you're gonna get. This is not what you're gonna expect to see after you stamp the wax. And they do show you what it looks like after you stamp it on the second photo of the listing. But for other designs that are not symmetrical, it can be a bit confusing. It is fine for symmetrical designs because either way, that's what it looks like. But for example, the cat on the books, I like the design as it appears right now on the cover photo. I like the cat as it is, as it shows here, with its head on the left and a body on the right, but I have to be conscious of the fact that this is not what I'm gonna get if I were to buy this stamp because it's gonna be mirrored and the head is going to be on the right and the body's on the left, and for me personally, it's not as cute, and if that was a deal breaker for me, I'm just gonna pass on this. And I have personally not gotten certain stamps because I really just preferred the original orientation and not the mirrored. It feels mirrored now. It feels like the one on the cover is the original, but they are selling the mirrored design. Like, for example, this poppy design is one of the stamps that I actually got for this video, and I like the way it shows here. However, when I went into the listing, it is mirrored and the flowers are facing left instead of right. I prefer it on the right and I still got the stamped, but after some consideration, whether it's really a deal breaker, do I still want to get it? I still got it, but I still would have preferred the design that I originally saw, the design that was actually on the cover. And the reason why this part of the website really stood out to me is that I feel that as a consumer, what I'm looking for when I scroll through a website while shopping is I want to see what the item I'm gonna get is. And when it comes to wax stamping, the final result is not the stamp that you're gonna buy. The final result is the wax seal that you're gonna get after you put the stamp into the wax and peel it off. This is the final product. So when I'm shopping, this is what I want to look at first glance. Because in my mind, I'm scrolling through what I'm looking for, and this is what I'm looking for. But then I realize that this is not what I'm going to get. This is what I'm going to get. And I just feel disappointed when I find a design that I like, then I click into it, it's mirrored, and I don't like it as much. Like the cat on books design. If the seal that I'm going to get after stamping is the cat's head on the left and the body on the right, like it shows on the cover, I would have gotten it. But it wasn't, so I didn't get it. Yeah, so this is my little feedback to Craftsbuyer. They do have listings where they show the final wax seal on the cover page. It's in the assembled wax stamp category. You just have to click into it and they do show you the final wax seal on the cover, which is much better. But scrolling through this category, they also include mini brass stamps, so there are a lot more listings to go through if you were to use this category instead to browse through what you want to get. They've got a great selection. They have so many designs. Whatever you're looking for, they just might have it. I've seen designs for different occasions like Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, Easter. They've also got Arabic designs, Egyptian designs. They've got alphabets. I think they would do well if they were to add more tags on the side that are more specific, but you can always use the search bar on the top if you're looking for something really, really specific and don't want to scroll through the entire website. Yeah, so let's now dive in to the items that I received.
So today we're going to focus on these 3 items, the wax stamping products, and let's get started. Let's first open this up. The packaging has changed quite a bit from the first time they sent me products to try out. Previously, they were put in plain white boxes and then a Ziploc bag and then in another Ziploc bag. And now they come with instructions too, which is really nice. Not suitable for children under 12 years for use under adult supervision. Very important. And they've got their brand and website, email, QR code. That's cool. Okay. This is not a pen. This is a blade. Yeah, this is a blade. I got it for free from somewhere. I don't remember. Oh, the stamp head is also wrapped up for extra protection. It's nice. Not necessary because I do feel bad about the amount of plastic that's gonna get thrown into the bin. It's a lovely handle. There are no splinters from the wood, which is good. And this is the design that I picked. It's a puppy. The reason why I chose this design is because of the stems of the flowers. They go all the way down to the edge of the stamp head. And that's the same reason why I picked the daisy design. The last time they sent me some stuff. See? Next, we've got this. It's a full brass stamp. It's a mini one. It's a small one. I think it's about 1.5 cm. And also, if I ever want a blank mini wax seal, I can just use the other end. These are the ones that I was really excited for. I haven't been able to find these on other websites. These are brass plates, and if you are into this hobby, you would recognize them. So this is a furnace that I have. And what's special about this furnace is that the furnace itself has 3 magnets. This is just... These get dirty and you know, stained, but I don't mind it if it gets dirty, you know, just because it's uglier than when it was brand new doesn't mean it's no longer useful, and I don't mind it. But notice the difference in designs. These have ventilation holes, and it's very helpful if your candle is dying and needs more oxygen to get the flame going. Because sometimes with a fully covered plate, the candle dies out because there's not enough oxygen flow. So with the spoon on top, there's no oxygen going in from the top, just the 2 sides. So the candle under the furnace might suffocate and die out. And with these ventilation holes in the plate, there's more airflow, and it's just better. It's just better. I did not plan this. This is not scripted. It's just better. You just have to trust me on this. Source, trust me, bro. So yeah, it's really exciting for me. Like, I went back to the seller who sold this and asked if I can just buy the plate on its own, and they say that they sell it on, you know, they sell it together as a set. They don't sell the plate on their own. And just so happens, Craftspire sent me an email and asked me if I wanted to collaborate again to review some of their products. And I got these. So in this video, these are the items that I'm going to review, test out and review. The brass plate, but I don't think this needs much reviewing because, you know, it's just better. It's useful if you have it with the magnet, but if you don't, from my experience, because usually the furnaces, they glue down the plates onto this wooden frame, right? And over time, the glue kind of loses its bond and the plate comes off. So, you know, if your furnace ever gets separated, there's an option to get an upgrade. But if your furnace burned up in flames like mine did, my old one did, I don't have it right here. I'm not sure where it went. I don't know where I kept it. It burst into flames. Then just get a new one like I did. I like to start off with a marble coaster or a plate at the bottom, then put my candle on it, because in case you need to move your furnace, right? When the flame is burning, it's gonna get hot. It's easier to just do this. Otherwise, you're gonna risk, you know, hurting yourself. That's not fun. Okay, now we're gonna light the candle with my electric lighter. I love this. And now we pop the furnace over it. See what I mean? Like there's just more, oh, sorry. There's just gonna be more airflow through these holes. It's not hot yet because I just put it over the candle, but it will get warm later. So be careful not to touch the brass plate after, you know, you light your candle. The spoon already has some leftover wax from my, I think this is from my Valentine's Day video. Yeah, looking at the color, the leftovers. Yeah, I don't clean my spoons because I don't want to waste the wax. So I'm just gonna add one wax bead. Yeah, let's add one to test out this mini snowflake stamp. Also, you need a coaster to pour the wax on. There are many types of coasters that you can get. This one that I got online. This is made of quartz. This one's marble. The different surfaces have different uses. I am planning a stamp school series. I've been talking about this for like an entire year, but I hadn't gotten to it. I'm so sorry for those who know about it and were waiting. Things have just been crazy and I've been nervous because I don't really talk on camera. And I will be introducing like different coasters and stuff like that. This is a craft bar review, so I won't get into too much detail. Let's pour it. Oh, is that too much? I think it's a bit much, but it's fine. Looks pretty. And down we go. And now I just wait for the wax to harden. I found a spoon that already has some red colored wax on it, so I'm just gonna use this for the poppy. Look at it, so pretty. It's a very clear imprint and very useful because it's a very simple design and it's not necessarily occasion specific. You can use it all winter, not just Christmas, but I'll probably just use it for Christmas. It's very, very cute. Now that the red colored wax is melted, it's got 2 shades in it, which is fine. I don't mind it. I like a marbling effect sometimes. And just pop the stamp on. Blow out the candle. Clean the bottom of the spoon. Not the suit. I'm not talking about, ooh, so close. The wax was still flowing on this one. Clean the bottom of your spoon because if, you know, there's wax on it. This part's my fault, but usually there will be wax on this part because this is where you pour the wax. There will be some wax that remains on it. And if you don't clean it off, what happens is the next time you use it, it melts. It melts and it stains your furnace. It stains your brass plate, which is what happened here. You see that? This little red stain. I won't touch it because it's hot. Because I just snuffed out the candle. So I was there already before I used it. I saw it earlier. Yeah, it's warm. Let's not touch it and just wipe it clean. You don't have to, but over time the wax that gets stuck here, it gets burnt. and the stains will be permanent. So if you want to keep your furnaces squeaky clean and pretty, clean it. Okay. Ooh, pretty. You see what I mean? With the design of the stamp going all the way to the edge. So the stems of the flower is going all the way to the edge. You can see here, there's no border. It stops right at the edge. It makes the design of the flower a part of the wax seal border. I don't know what this part is called. I did not study up on my wax seal anatomy. I love it. I'll link this one in the description below as well if you want to check it out. I did think about whether I wanted this one because on the website, like I mentioned earlier, this isn't the cover image. This was. And I like that the flower was leaning to the right because maybe I'm just biased because I'm right-handed. And then I remembered, oh no, it's a mirrored image. So after you stamp it into the wax, the flowers lean towards the left. And I thought about it, whether I still like it as much if the flowers are leaning to the left. And the longer I looked at it, I gradually just got used to it, and most importantly, I really like the cutting here. And this is why I don't do talking videos, because I keep talking and the videos go on forever. Okay, this is it for my second Craspire review, part 1. In my second video, I'm going to make a card using the clear stamps that I got. Looking forward to it. Because there will be no talking in this video. It would be too much. Thank you for joining me. Oh no, that was a mistake. It's still hot. These, fantastic. Great ventilation. It's a very specific use of this, right? If you don't have a furnace with magnets, it's not super useful. I don't think Craspire sells these furnaces, just the plates, so that's interesting. Maybe they will start selling it in the future. I'm not sure, but I love these. And the stamps are also really nice. Very crisp imprint on the wax and very unique designs. Thank you for joining me for today's video, and I hope you stay tuned for, well, if you're interested in the card making one, please stay tuned. And also, I promise I'm working on the Wax Stamp School videos, the Wax Stamp School series. I have the lessons planned out, sort of. I just need to start filming them, and maybe I'll script those, because as you can see, unscripted videos just go awry. Not awry. Awry is not the, but I do ramble on and